to the channel. My name is Abel and we are back with Football Manager 2020 and the promotion project with Fatih Karagümrük. And today we are kicking off our league campaign with the first two games. We're going to go for a double live cup today. First up, it is Adanaspor. And after that, we'll be taking on a Giresunspor, also away from home. So two away games today to kick off the league season with our new club. If you're enjoying the content, drop a like down below. Leave comments. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Let's jump into it. So last time we introduced ourselves to the club, Fatih Karagümrük. And we had a look at our team, which actually isn't that bad. Off camera, I have played the pre-season friendlies. I've made one signing, which is a centre-back on loan, which I'll show you shortly. But other than that, I haven't done anything else. I haven't sold anyone. There's someone who I've agreed a fee for that's going to go. But that's it. It's been difficult to find players, especially ones that are good for me that I can afford. Because we haven't got a great deal of transfer budget. But we managed to get one player in on loan. I'd like to get one more before the window shuts, but it's going to be difficult because players cost money and we don't have a lot of that. We have more than we would have done if we joined any other club, but still not a great deal. So pre-season, as you can see, for the most part, went really, really well. We lost one game and that was against Sancaktepe. I've worked out with the Turkish pronunciation. I like to try and do a bit of research on the country I'm managing in, just to try and get pronunciation as accurate as possible. But the Turkish language, as it turns out, is quite easy to pronounce. A lot of it is as you see it. Apart from a couple of letters, like the C's are more like J's. So, for example, Cenk Tosun, the Crystal Palace, former Everton striker. And then the other different pronunciations are if you've got any sort of accents above letters. For example, there's a silent G. There's a C that sounds like a ch instead of a j. So for the most part, it's say it as you see it. Say what you see, as Roy Walker used to say. That was the 2-1 defeat. But the other ones we all won. 4-2 against Karşıyaka. 8-0 against Bucaspor. 5-0 against Manisaspor. 3-1 against Gaziantepspor. 4-0 against Zonguldak Kamuspor. And 1-0 against Bakspor. So for the most part, really good. I think a lot of these teams were below us. I think this team that we lost to, I think they were the division below us, the one that we've just been promoted from, or the club's just been promoted from. So I think we're expected to win them. The big test is going to come with these games. Like, I don't know how these teams are predicted to finish, but we'll have a look at that. But hopefully we can get some points on the board in our first couple of games. They're both away from home, so it's a difficult start. Registration wise as well, it's been hard to get every player registered because we don't have a lot of players that are homegrown from the club. I think we only have 2 and we need 4 so that we can fill out the squad. So we have had to leave a couple of spaces blank so that we can actually field a squad, because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to because we haven't got enough homegrown players. So that's been difficult. But you can see all the signings that they've made this past summer. Of course, we're in January now in real life. And in the table, I think Fatih are about 12th. They lost to Bursaspor recently. But they're about 12th place at the moment, I think. So they're doing okay for a newly promoted side. These board guys, though, they want playoffs from us. So it's going to be tough. But you can see all the players that they signed. A lot of these players, like, I was looking to maybe offer them out and they've just signed new deals. So some of these players are new and they're really here for like a 1-year deal. The only player we've brought in, though, is Jan Otman. He is on loan from Tuzlaspor. He's a central defender, which is, I think, one of the positions that we needed an extra man, because we only had 3 centre-backs. So having a 4th, I think, is important. He looks pretty solid. He's 6'2". He's got some 13s and 14s in defence, which is fine. Composure of 14. He's fairly strong. And yeah, I don't know how much he'll play, but it's just another option at centre-back. Before the window shuts, I'd ideally like to get a better right-back, but the players are doing okay. I don't think we desperately need one because we have another option, but I'd like to try and get a better one, but there's no money for it. So I think we'll have to make do with what we have. So our prediction is 4th place, and then our opponents, Adanaspor, are 12th, and who were the other ones? It was Giresunspor, 6th. So the first game, we might get something. The second game is going to be a bit tougher. But anyway, we're going to jump into the first of 2 matches today. Now, Adanaspor are favourites for this game, so we'll see how we do. Now, we did start off on that direct counter-attack last time, but we've decided to go with a bit more of a wing play style, which just works a lot better off camera. This is what we've got. We've got a high defensive line, a sort of high pressing game, but not really like a gegenpress. It's not quite as intense as that. And we're playing quite wide as well, focus and play down the flank, slightly direct style, high tempo, going to go for early crosses as well. But we're looking mainly at an asymmetric 4-3-3, we can push up to a 4-2-4 as well, but I don't want to be a bit top heavy with that. But this is mainly what we've been playing all season. A few injury concerns in the team, Arif Mogkaya, who is a central midfielder or defensive midfielder, not really fit to play today. And then a couple of players that are unregistered, but they're not good players, so that's okay. So let's do a quick pick and let's see what it gives us. So Zeki is going to be in alongside Sabo. That makes sense. We've got a playmaker and a ball in the midfielder. That works well. Back four, I think pretty much picks itself. It's a pretty good back four. Good thing about this Chan guy as well is he's a defensive midfielder, oh man. So we've got Alparslan, Chan, Dobrolivic and Kore at the back four. That's ahead of the goalkeeper Saranov. Zeki and Sabo in central midfield. You've got Mervan Celik to the right. We've got Brahim Dari, the sort of attacking player on the left, and then we've got a target man and a false 9 up top. We've got Mehmet Batdal, the target man, and we've got Stefan Silva, the loanee from AIK, as that false 9. We're apparently allowed 10 substitutes in this, so that's good. We will have a goalkeeper on the bench. It's not often I get to do that, although it's not the team because we have too many foreign players. Oh god, the match squad must have at least 3 Turkish under-21 players. Oh god. That's difficult. We need under 21s in the first 11 and we don't have that many. We've got three under 21 players and we have to include them. All right, we're going to go with this. I think we've covered everything. We have. Okay, that's fine. That has made things a bit interesting is that we have 3 players in the under 21s and we have to include them every time unless we get more. And I don't think we'll be getting any more because we haven't got money. So it's a 4-1-4-1 we're up against. Easy is up front. Nigerian striker. I mean, his finishing's not good, his first touches, he's quick. So these are all going to be new players that I've never heard of, so we're going to be learning here. Let's see how we do. Right, we're starting on balanced, and we do have our first highlight of the game here. Now, I'm playing with the public beta, and pre-season, it did seem better. I don't know if it was because that was almost a known goal. I don't know if it's because we're playing against lower oppositions that it just seemed like everything was going in. But one-on-ones seemed better. Something's different about it, definitely. Which, that's good. It's a good thing. I did put a poll up on Twitter what people thought about the match engine. Do they think it's better? Does the beta make any difference at all? Is it worse? And the majority seem to think that it makes a big difference and it's a positive difference as well. So that's good. So we are on the public beta. And we have the ball again here, 14.5 minutes into the game, and we've got the possession at the moment. It's Kore, and Silva's got on the end of that. The defender's nodded off, and it's a cross, and it's headed towards goal, but it's not on target. Free kick for the home side. It's Ronnie, and it's headed away, not very far though. It's Hakan, back to Ronnie, and the ball out wide. Arabize's got loads of space, and it's Eren, and it's easy, and Emeka Friday easy has scored the first goal, and it's not gone our way. It's 1-0 on a half an hour. It's the first real sight of goal they've had. We had a couple of early chances, and the team in red and white have taken an early, not an early lead, but taken the lead. And they've got the ball again here. Abdul Qadir gets it back, and it's Hakan to Ronnie. And again, look, players forward here. Marvin's on it. Arabize. Oh, and he's through again, and this could be 2-0, but no, he's dragged it wide. Poor. Right, we're going to try and get stuck in. Early crosses, go back to direct style. Be more expressive. Oh, it's another ball forwards. He's got an option in the box. He's found him. Oh, it's a good save, though, by Saranov. We started well, but we've really dropped off. And the end of the half has gone the home team's way. So Yildirim could be a counter-attack here. What can he do? He goes for a ball, but it's blocked out for a throw. Pretty poor first half overall. We haven't done very well. Started okay, but it didn't really get any better. Not a great first half, really. We're going to keep it going, though. We're not going to make any subs just yet, but just show some passion, guys. Come on. We did well pre-season. We haven't really shown it here, though. They've got the ball again here. Hackers have got lots of space to move into. We're not really closing them down here, are we? It's not going well. Easy. Tackle by Chan. Doesn't win the ball, though. That's happening a lot. People are winning tackles, but they're not actually gaining possession from it. And a cross. And it's Eren. It's 2-0. Eren Kelej gets the goal. This isn't going well, and it's the first game of the season. This always happens to me. First game of the season, we always end up doing really, really badly. Remember Man United losing like 5-2 to Young Boys in our first pre-season game? BFC Dynamo, we lost like 5-0 or 4-0 to Nordhausen. I'm going attacking. We haven't got enough shots away. Not nearly enough. Right, Celik's coming off. He's had a bad game. So he's coming off. We're going to go Yildirim on the right. Going to make Silva an advance forward. Make Mehmet a bit more supportive. Do we go for another change? Yildirim's done poorly. So we're also going to bring on Lawal. There must be no more than 5 foreign players under playing 11. All these rules, man. I thought we were okay. I thought it was a simple league. But no, the rules are really winding me up. The team leading 2-0 at the moment. And they're going for a third here. Arabize, it's a good save. It's cleared. Now, can we break here? Come on, Dari. We need a goal here. We need to get back into this game. That's a good ball. Mehmet's got Silva in support. And Dari as well. Goes for goal. And it's straight at the goalkeeper. But he has forced a corner. 68 minutes coming up. Well, one header by Serkan. It's Silva. And could this be 2-1? That's a poor finish. That's a really poor finish. Right, another change. Can we make that change? We can make that change. Okay, 2 changes made. Right, let's go for that advanced playmaker. Let's take off Zeki. Can we bring on Lawal? We can. Let's go for a playmaker in a Zala. We've got very attacking. I'm going to try for some late goals here, but it doesn't look promising. It's been a poor game. Full time. We lose 2-0 on our opening day. That we always lose our first game. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. We had a decent spell in the first sort of 10 minutes or so. Other than that, it was pretty poor. We had 2 big chances, and I think they were in the early stages of the game. This one in the 15th minute could have been a goal. Silva managed to get ahead of the defender who slept a bit. You've got to give that on target. If you get that on target, it's a goal. But Mehmet's done poor there. And then the other one was Silva's effort, which was just a really, really bad finish. If we're going for a promotion first time, we need to be doing better than this, that's for sure. So we are going to do one more match today. It's the Monday game, and it's against Giresunspor, who are, well, predicted to finish higher than the other side. So I'm not looking forward to this one either. We have sold a 24-year-old goalkeeper. So he has gone to Afyonspor. That's happened. £8,500. It's money we didn't have. That's fine. It's telling us to play an unchanged squad. So we'll do that. And we'll see if they do any better. Because they weren't great in the first game. Let's see if they improve. Sold 250 season tickets. In addition to league matches, the season ticket also includes matches for the Turkish Cup. So I don't know when that starts. I've got a 3rd round game on the 25th of September. So we might have a draw for that at some point. But I don't know. There's about a week left in the transfer window though. I'd like to try and get one more player in, hopefully. One that we can actually make use of. So here we go. The second game. And again, they're favourites, but only just. I think we'll go with the same squad. I don't think we're going to change anything. We can pick Silva. Let's make him a Trecatista. Let's try that. That does leave a bit of a gap there, but maybe if we have an advanced playmaker, that would maybe do something about that. We could push up to a 4-2-4. That could work. I'm going to try and get Ramazan Jivelek in the team if we can. In place of maybe Ortakaya. We'll do that. Also, Bajdaz is vice captain. He needs to be playing, really. Let's put him in place of Chan. We're going to try this again. And if it doesn't work, then obviously we're going to have to make changes. So have a look at the team we're against. It's a 4-2-3-1. Risescu up front. He looks like a good striker. Alright, let's do better than last time. Expecting to see much better performances. Come on. Definitely more to come from these guys. Let's at least get a goal this time. Try and get some points on the board. Let's see how we go. Maybe going positive wasn't a good idea last time. Maybe we should have just gone like standard. It's a corner for them. And it's, I don't know how that didn't go in. We've got a lovely grey kit this time. And another set piece for Giresunspor. Mohamed Bayir's taking it. And it's Iman. Oh, it's off by Alparslan. Alparslan with a clearance. Couple of chances there for the home side. Right, we're going cautious. We're going to try something different. Maybe some counter-attacking. We're going to demand more. Because once again, we've not been in this game very much. Here we go. There might be something here. Half an hour up, coming up. Here's Mervan to Sabo. This might be a good chance here. You'll dear him. Mervan's got it back. He's got the player on the overlap. It's Correa. Danny. Oh, you've got to get those on target. That's not good. Throw in for us. About 4 minutes left of the first half. We've definitely improved. Silva. Mehmet. Goal. 42 minutes on the clock. We take a 1-0 lead. Mervan up to Silva. Silva with a cross and a good header by Mehmet. I mean, he wasn't really challenged that much. The defenders were pretty stationary, but we got the goal. That's good. We're off the mark. Hopefully we can get a result in this one. They've had chances, Giresunspor, which they haven't taken. We're doing well. I'm going to guard against complacency. That's a good team talk. It's gone well. Hopefully we can stay on them in the second half. Maybe just sitting back a little bit might not be a bad idea. Maybe direct counter-attack is the way to go. Maybe wing play is only good in matches we're expected to win. Not really sure yet. Still testing things out. Corner here for Giresunspor. It's Ilan. It's back to Bayer. And it's headed towards goal. Saranov with a good save. Tips it over. Dari's had a couple of poor games and he's not doing well again here today. So there might be time for him to come off. So we're going to move Mervan to the left. We're going to bring on Alabaz. Much better this time around. We seem to be doing better. And here's Mervan. And looks for Selçuk, but it's well intercepted. Now Limbombe for Giresunspor. Good block, but it's not over yet. Del Valle, and he's taken one player out of the game. And Saranov, again, forced into a save. And it's another corner. Right, going to make a substitution. I'm going to bring the wingers back a little bit. And I'm going to take off Mervan. Going to bring on Turgut Şahin. Just going to try and sit back a little bit. It's 1-0. It's a narrow lead, but it's a lead nonetheless. A point I wouldn't be too disappointed by. But 76 minutes and another corner for them. We've seen a lot of set pieces, but they haven't been very good. But they will get one eventually. Bajdas with a clearance. Berkan forward again. Bakir. Murat. Berkan. He's still running. He's found Mehmet Güven. And header away again by Bajdas. Limbombe with a long range effort, but that's wide. Right, we're going to go for a tighten up. 10 minutes left plus stoppage time. And again, it's them on the ball. And it's an interception. And it's a Güven. Limbombe. Look at the space for Bayer on the left. It's a cross. It's not a good cross again, and it's cleared. They're getting balls in there, but they're not getting on the end of them. That's a long ball. And oh, it's another good save by Saranov. He's had a good game. He's had a much better game. Everyone has. Header away by Dvorlovic. I'm going to get that name wrong so many times. I think that's a third different way I've pronounced that tonight. Right, last change. I'm going to drop a striker. Silva's going to come off. We're going to leave Mehmet up top. Going to bring on Lawal. We've been alright rule-wise today. We've abided to the rules. We're going to go defensive for the last few minutes, and this might be our first win. It might be our first points. It's a free kick for us. It's Selçuk. It's Yildirim. The keeper, I think, might have got to that. It's a corner. That was another chance to maybe make it 2-0 there. We haven't had a great deal of chances this game, but we might get one from this set piece. We're in a stoppage time. 4 minutes. We're time wasting now as well. It's not a good corner. It's not beating the first man. Turgut. Bajdas. Selçuk. There's no one in there. That's no good. And it's a free kick. Someone was offside. Okay, full time. It's a 1-0 win. 28 shots for them and 9 on target. They really were bad with their finishing. I think they had a few chances. They had 2 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances. We had a couple ourselves, but we've been lucky to get something there because they weren't that good. First game didn't go so well, but that one was good. I just went, I'm not happy. I didn't mean to do that. I crocked up the team talk because I thought that said I'm very happy and it says I'm not very happy. So I got that wrong, but we've got a win. We've got points on the board, so we are in 9th place. We are smack bang in the middle of the table. I did say like one of them we might get something, the other one's going to be harder. I think I got them the wrong way around though. I don't really know which games to look out for because I don't know who's good and who isn't. I know Bursaspor were in the top league, but I think they won the Turkish league I don't know, a few years ago. Maybe like 2012, something like that. So, I don't know. That's only one game. That's only playing one game off camera, though. I think what we'll do is just see how far we get. Because I don't know how good these teams are. So, if we go for someone like Ümraniyespor or Keçiörenguju, one of those ones. I'm going to have fun pronouncing teams in this, I'm sure. I did say it's, say it as you see it, but they're very long team names, so it's going to be hard. But yeah, we're going to go sort of maybe into sort of mid-October. Strangely, we've not got a match for 20 days now. I don't really know why. I don't know what's going on. But we haven't got a game for 20 days now. So we have at least got our first win in the bag. 3 points out of 6 isn't too bad, and hopefully we can get some more points in the games off camera through September. We've got a cup game as well. Hopefully we can make some progress in that, but I'm not too bothered about the cups. This is a promotion project, so the domestic cups for this are a bit of a distraction, honestly, but we'll see how we do in those. We might get some money in from stuff like that if we get a big team maybe. But anyway, that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, leave comments if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. We're going to get into October next time, one of those two teams, which I can't say, probably play one of those two. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.